Thank you. And first, I would still want to really congratulate for this great offer that you land yourself.
I know, I know. It's been kind of strange in that it's just gradually sinking in,
Yeah,
right? I mean, I signed 3 weeks ago,
yeah,
and I was like walking in a haze or something.
yeah,
Not quite excited yet.
yeah,
Um, then I resigned, with turning my resignation. They wanted to wait 2 weeks.
yeah,
So like I'm not going to tell anyone, and I'm just starting to tell people, so it's
yeah,
starting to kind of feel real.
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
leaving, and I'm actually moving to the Netherlands, and yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's cute. That's cute.
yeah.
And people like,
Finally, it feels like I think the next major milestone is finding a place.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah, it will
yeah.
not be easy, so be prepared.
Everything else depends on that. So,
Yeah, okay.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, because you reached to this fantastic milestone, I would say. It's not the end of
Yes.
it, it's really the next level. So I also want to have some feedbacks from you. So I'm going to ask you a few
Okay.
questions and then just give me your most direct and honest answer. That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
So what do you like about this journey to work with me?
I think it's the best thing is actually learning from you the skills,
Mm-hmm.
you know, um, skills that I needed to have to be clear about what I wanted,
Mm-hmm.
clearly articulate what I want, who I am and what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, then doing my CV properly, doing my cover letter, interviews. I mean, you didn't just give advice. I feel like you built up my skills,
Mm-hmm.
in doing all these things. So
Mm-hmm.
that was really the best thing about, working with you.
Okay. That's great to know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not just about the skills gaining, but also kind of feeling you have a support.
Um, yeah, support in building my skills,
Yeah.
right? Because it wasn't like I hired you, then you look for a job for me.
No.
But
Mhm.
you showed me how to do it. So
Exactly.
that the support in building my skills,
Yes.
I think that was the most valuable part.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's also the most important because instead of doing it for you, I think it's much
Yeah,
better to, yeah, helping you to learn the skills so you can
yeah,
reuse all the skills for your next time and then even
mm-hmm.
yeah in the near
Yeah,
future if you want,
yeah,
of course.
yeah.
Okay, so before we even started, why you chose me as your career coach?
And I think it was your honesty and
Mm-hmm,
also kind of very straight, cut to the chase,
mm-hmm,
approach.
mm-hmm,
You're very clear from the beginning. There are no tricks.
mm-hmm.
And like I think in the webinar, you're basically like just go for what you want,
Yeah,
because people are asking questions about what are the best ways and
yeah,
are there any tricks, like no, just go for what you want.
yeah,
Otherwise, you would not be happy,
yeah,
and you probably wouldn't even complete the process if you're not really going for what you want. I think I really, really appreciated that.
yeah. Wow, that's totally the passion I'm about because
Yeah,
if you're yeah as you just shared, if you're not really doing what you want, it's really hard to get started or it's really easy to give up for the whole process because it is
yeah,
not easy, it is not easy to continue to get
mm,
really what you want. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Okay, so what results did you get from it, like if you compare with your thoughts before and after this program?
What results did I get?
Yeah.
And so when comparing my thoughts before and after,
Yeah.
you mean like, did I get exactly what I wanted, or what do you mean by that?
It can be that, and it can also be some other things that you didn't expect it before.
Okay, so what was I expecting versus what I actually got?
Yes.
Okay. Mm, I don't, I feel like I got it what I expected. Um, what in terms of, like job hunting support,
Yeah.
right? What could have been helpful, and you made it very clear from the beginning, negotiation is a bonus,
Mm-hmm.
right? But maybe that's an enhancement for your, service, future enhancement is
Yeah.
in terms of knowing my market value,
Yeah.
right? Again, it's not you telling me what it is, but it's more like you giving me some skills and,
Yeah.
to kind of find out for myself,
Yeah.
right? Because you obviously have access to information. But if you could kind of give me some tips on how to find out for myself,
Mm-hmm.
that would have been, helpful.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I mean, I'm happy with the offer I have, but I don't know if that was the best I could have gotten,
Yeah. That's
because
mm-hmm.
I mean, it was only discussed at the very last. If you could kind of give me some guidance along the way, I would still have taken this job,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it might have helped me along the way,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because there was no really decision point, like there was no like crossroads where I had to pick one or the other,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I think that would have been helpful. But in terms of what you said you would help me with, I feel like I got everything.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
You got what you want, and then a little bit more for the salary negotiation part as a skill.
Yeah, and also just understanding what is that, what is my market value,
Exactly.
right? So for someone like me, what can I expect?
Yeah, that's totally true.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. And how did you experience the support from me during your job search journey?
You are always available despite having a baby in the whole process.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Right? You are, when I pinged you in WhatsApp, I mean,
Mhm.
except for when you are in labor, you immediately responded.
Yeah, in labor, yeah, there isn't much I can help with. Yeah, uh-huh.
Yes. I think that I was a bit concerned, but I think it kind of worked out. You had your baby when I didn't really need your help, right? I was just in the application mode. I was just sending out applications and,
Mm-hmm.
so I think it was perfect timing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. And also you're very encouraging,
Mm.
right? And yeah, as you could tell, I mean, my process didn't take that long. Now I think about it, it took about 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's not bad, but of course, I mean, there are moments when I kind of had doubts and I'm like, oh
Yeah.
God, it's never going to happen. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Uh, but, you're available, you're very positive, encouraging all the time. So that was very nice.
Oh, thank you so much for that.
Mm-hmm.
And what would you like to say to someone if they're on the fence on working together with me?
I would say, with Grace, you get what you want, you
Mm-hmm.
get the result. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy to contribute to your 100% success rate.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't want to reduce that, by
Yeah.
not finding a job.
Uh-huh.
So, it just, I mean, you did what you promised to deliver.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say, I think you're reliable, and as long as you stick with the process, follow your, guidance,
Mm-hmm.
and work hard at it, I think this is a really like 100% guarantee.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yes.
And I
Yeah.
really appreciate that you mentioned that the most important thing is going with a process. It's a lot
Yeah.
like a magic. You don't have a magic, I also don't. It's like we
Yeah.
work together to go through the procedure and then work on it. I think that's the most
Mm-hmm.
important part. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. So your process definitely works.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think that you made my day at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, reconfirm of the process. So that's really good.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Then I have experience as a hiring manager,
Yeah.
right? So I know some things about recruitment and
Mhm.
finding jobs and stuff like that. But I mean, really, I mean, what your process, I can verify from the hiring manager perspective. This is
Yeah.
how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
Actually, you brought a very interesting point because previously you were also a hiring manager yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So by after hiring other people, and then now you already learned the skills to get a job yourself. What do you think that I can improve still for this procedure or for the program?
What can you improve?
Yeah.
Um. Hmm. So the salary part,
Yeah.
guidance on salary, that's one. Um, I think and you certainly done this, but something around reading the interviewer,
Mm-hmm.
because, the situation, right? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, there are certainly situations where I pushed to, do my self intro,
Yeah.
and that worked out well because
Yeah.
even they were like, oh, don't
Exactly.
do a present. And there were situations there where I just knew that I couldn't push that.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So maybe like for people who are young people who really never interviewed before,
Mm-hmm.
just kind of helping them to read the room
Yeah.
may be helpful, because I'm old enough and I'm confident enough to, read the room
Yeah.
and go with plan B quickly.
Yeah.
But it may
Mm-hmm.
be a little bit awkward,
Oh
for
yeah.
young people,
Yeah.
to be told, no, I don't want to see your presentation.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
a bit, yeah.
yeah, because that was something that I went through myself. Yeah. And it's not always, I thought maybe this is a standard thing that every, interview would include, but it wasn't the case. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, so anything else? Um, yeah. It's what I noticed though, and you helped me with this. It's a iterative process, right? Although like we went through stages. At some point, I went back and revised my CV, revised my profile.
Yeah.
So that's expected. You helped me with that. So again, with some people, even with myself, like I branded myself one way, then
Yeah.
I changed my mind, and then I think that's, yeah, something around supporting. Some people may need more support than others,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
It wasn't really highlighted in your offering, then maybe it would be helpful to just highlight that
Okay.
because being a coach myself, I know it's hard for people to articulate what they want.
Yeah, that's totally
And also have been working with clients long enough to know they know what they don't want, but they can't be clear about what they want.
yeah,
So yeah, I
yeah.
think more support around that could be helpful.
Okay, that's a very good
Yeah.
part I can improve even more in the near future. Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
But you really supported me through it,
Mhm.
right? Because again, I'm old enough and I'm confident enough to say, hey, I changed my mind. I want to do it this way,
Yeah.
you know. But some people may just say, because I work with a lot of young people and they're told to do it something one way. They think that's the only way.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So that's something to think about.
Yeah. I think what I can also do better is to really create this vibe that people, no matter their age or experiences, they are fully free to discuss with me that what they really want or at least what they don't want. And we can explore
Mm.
further for that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Definitely.
also, if in between, because of the procedure, they have more interviews or during the job application, they figure out, okay, it's not something that as they thought before, and then they are
Mm-hmm.
willing to alter the target. It's also fine, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mhm.
definitely.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Akemi.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, I'm having it.
Okay.
And I'm also wondering if there's any more thing you want to add up as my feedback.
Mm, don't know. Yeah, we already talked about kind of salary and, market
Mhm.
value.
Yeah.
Um, can't really think of anything. Yeah, I'm just thinking of just looking back on my experience.
Mhm.
Do you, so I didn't have any issues because I've been living in the UK,
Mhm.
but I had some interviews with people in the UK.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know if this will be a challenge for any of your other clients,
Yeah.
um, to kind of interview with international companies,
Yeah.
like because they could be interviewed by people in other countries.
Yeah.
I
Totally
don't know
true.
if that, yeah, I don't know if that would pose a challenge. I don't know. For
Mm,
me, it wasn't because it's for some reason for both stakeholders, right? British.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't really have any challenge.
Mm,
But I'm just thinking if I had an interview with like someone really typically Dutch or someone like German or any other,
well,
countries, that could have been a challenge.
normally what I would do is, by the way, this part I would cut because you mentioned the company name. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Just
Are you going to use this for like put this on your website or something?
if you
Or
don't
is it
mind,
just for your review?
if you
Okay.
don't mind, I would put.
Okay, I did because you didn't say that up front, so
Yeah, but I would cut the company part.
this part.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
no problem. Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because normally I would, if the interviewer is from a different culture, I would helping my coaches to prepare,
Okay.
yeah, for the culture before.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
But because your situation is not that case, and then you're very well known of the British culture, so that's why I didn't do add up part. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Then you have that covered.
Yes. But thank you so much. Still, it's a very
Yeah.
important part.